Hi guys, in the series of 10 important keys for the stock market success, the next factor is soft skill for stock market investment. So, for any investment in the stock market or to work in the stock market, apart from the financial savvy or financial understanding, you need certain soft skills. So, what are these soft skills? There are many others in this group, but right now we will be discussing some of the soft skills here. The first important is the patience. Stock market gives the output over the period of time, and it needs some time frame, some years for your investment to give the reasonable output. This time frame for the stock market, lot of time brings variety of issues. Sometimes it becomes frustrating that the stock doesn't move anywhere for quarter, 2 quarter, and nothing is happening in your stock. Sometimes it dive almost 30 to 40% from your investment. But if you believe that the stock what you purchase will give you, definitely you will get I mean to say definitely means most probable way, or most probably it will give a reasonable very good output. If you believe on that, then it should be handled with the patience, because in the stock market you cannot use the word definitely in terms of output. So it is like a probability that yes, there is very high probability that this particular stock will give you very good output or very good return over the period of time, but I need to give some time to it, and that's what we need, the patience. Second is the vision. If you have a vision, then only you can have a patience, because through your vision you can see that yes, many other factors are pointing out, or they are saying that yes, this stock will do good, looking at the industry, looking at the stock, looking at the demand, and many other news and events what is flowing in. Based on that, whatever the vision you developed will give you the patience on that. Decision making matrix. Decision making matrix, when you buy the stock, you need to note it down, what are the decisions making points, or rather when you create a portfolio, what are the why you have bought this particular stocks, what are the decision points in that. Because what happens over the period of time, if you want to recheck or monitor whether this purchasing this stock was right or wrong, you will get to know, okay, these are my factors for decision making, and this matrices the weightage of that factors in your decision making helps you in rechecking your decision. Learning from mistakes. Even if you take lot of precautions, lot of understanding, everybody in the stock market bound to make certain mistakes. The people or the good investor over the period of time get matured in the stock market, by learning from those mistakes. So when you think you are made any mistake, or it is not going the way you are expecting, retrospect and check what mistake has been made and how it can be corrected in the future. So it's very important in the stock market, learning from the mistakes and improving your decisions from those from the understanding of those mistakes. Analyzing assumptions. Lot of time we make certain assumptions while investing. Some of the assumptions are not validated from even from common sense point of view. Some of the assumptions have to be validated from the facts point of view. So before making the assumptions, it is very important to validate that assumptions, and if that assumptions goes wrong, what could be the impact, severity of that assumptions. Okay, and everybody has to make certain assumptions from that matter. That's where it is termed as calculated risk. Calculated risk are based on certain assumptions we make. So that's why you have to make the assumptions, but analyze it properly. Next is constructive critical thinking. Though stock market, you have to be somewhat optimist, forward looking thinking, but at the same time you need to have constructive critical thinking to look at other dimension of that investment, where the things can go wrong, what could be the potential problem can come in the way of that particular in the near future in that particular stock, in any front, like industrial front, economical front of the country, stock market. So either it could be the top down or bottom up way you can think from the critical thinking point of view. The next is continuous learning. Stock market, apart from the investment, it teaches you lot of things. It tells you how you can make a lot of points, how you can put a lot of points in the right perspective, where even if you are not thinking that I can go wrong, but sometimes stock market proves you are wrong. That tells you have to introspect, you have to throw your ego out, think positively in the terms of learning from the stock market, financially, and from the soft skill point of view also. So it is very important to get more experience in the stock market and become more matured. You need to keep continuous learning in terms of financial investment, in terms of financial education, in terms of learning from the mistakes, improving your decision making, analyzing the assumptions, and many other things. And the whole process in this perspective, always you need to think how I can improve the process of like decision making, learning from mistakes, analyzing the assumptions, critical thinking, continuous learning,